Hello, divine souls. Welcome back into Soulfire Tarot. We're doing a daily reading to get some wisdom and energy guidance. And we're using this Pantheon deck from the Greek Pantheon to bring together ancient myth and modern intuition. So, in a space where we can find our healing and our growth. I just want to ask if something here resonates for you today, please drop a like or a comment. Help this message, help my new baby channel to reach more souls who could really benefit from it. So I want to invite you to just take a breath, tune in for a moment, and let's connect with what Spirit has for us today. So, as I was shuffling to pull the daily organizing energy, I actually had two cards jump out together. And I thought, well, this is really interesting. We've had both of these before, as we've just been playing with this deck for, I don't know, 10 or 11 days, something like that. But so today we had together Poseidon and Hermes, Poseidon as the King of Cups and Hermes as the Magician. So Poseidon is a very, very strong energy. He was the brother of Zeus and Hades. And when the three of them decided to divide up the cosmos after overthrowing Cronus, the Titan, Zeus took the sky, the father of the heavens, Hades took the underworld, and Poseidon took the restless waters. So he was known as the earth shaker. He commanded the oceans, the storms, the earthquakes, and he had this energy of both creator and destroyer. Now, Hermes, as the magician, and we just had this just the other day, Hermes is bringing in this notion of my ability to move between worlds, to find that space in between, and to alchemize. Hermes has this like communication, manifestation, just like that typical magician card, this translating movement and the active will of movement from one place, from one state to another. If we look at them together, then this is a day to really speak from the deep, to find our emotional mastery, if you will, with the Suit of Cups and put it into motion to express what we feel without necessarily letting those feelings entirely steer the ship, right? It's finding that balance in between our water and our air energy, okay, between the heart and the mind. Poseidon really, he steadies those inner tides, but Hermes gives them voice. He gives them direction. So we want to communicate our truth today with empathy, to act from emotional intelligence, not just from impulse, because like the magic of life really happens when our words carry, well, let's get poetic here. They carry both like the weight of the ocean and the clear intention, the clarity of the sky. So, how can we be in that heart led creation, that mastery of myself, of my world through mindful action, and letting my emotions become language, letting my wisdom really take form? Now, I have been in just a really playful energy the last couple days, and I thought this would be a fun moment to pull out a more playful deck for our clarifying cards. This is the Cat Tarot, and these pictures are illustrated by Megan Lynn Cott, I want to say. That's too many. We're looking for just a few cards here. Please, Spirit, as clarifiers. And this is just a really, okay, this is a really sweet, adorable little deck. Whoa, look at this. And we're seeing here bunches of major arcana. So we have here the Chariot energy, the Lovers, just making sure. Okay, yeah, you can see all of these. The Chariot, the Lovers, Temperance, and this is the 10 of, in this deck, this is Wands. 10 of Wands. Okay, this deck, it's a little bit different. It's not always entirely clear to me, but we're seeing here 10 of Wands. And so, and I just want to make sure I'm 100% correct on that. Yep, it's Wands. Okay. Because it was either wands or swords, but swords, they always have their little claws showing, and those are not out here. So 10 of Wands. So we're looking here at Chariot energy. If we see this kitty in this big cozy armchair, and if you've ever had a cat, you know they're not giving that up for nothing, right? He's like, this is my spot and I am claiming it. And this is a similar energy to what we're finding with Hermes. This chariot energy is about harnessing my will into the direction that I've decided to go. And so, similarly, we see here with this King of Cups and Magician, we've been talking a lot the last number of days about like bringing my heart and mind together, about honoring that like entire structure of my thought and my feelings. And we're seeing that playing out here in the major energy today and in this chariot. It's saying, in order to steer a chariot the direction we want to go, in order to really claim that direction, we need that heart and mind coming together. It's about harnessing the incredible power of my will toward what I want. Now, the lover's energy, this can be about exactly that, about, love and coming together with someone in relationship. We're in that new moon in Libra energy, so it could well be a relationship coming in. Lovers also has a lot to do with choice. Traditionally, the lovers represented a choice between two different options, whether in love or otherwise. And so we're seeing here harnessing my will, really standing on business on an emotional and thought level, and then bringing in this energy of connection, of love, of that divine union, right? Being in divine union today and letting the sun shine on that. The sun is always shining. We are so very loved when we allow ourselves to receive that in, to connect with that from spirit. And then we have temperance and the 10 of wands. And so with temperance, we're seeing this finding that middle path, right? Temperance is like it's not too much heart, it's not too much mind. I really feel like these major arcanas are really saying the exact same thing that we were saying with the King of Cups and Magician, with Poseidon and Hermes, with water and air together. We're getting in this energy, this big energy of just kind of standing on what you know, making choices, bringing that love energy in, and also being temperate with it, finding the middle path that makes the most sense for you, so that we are again mastering our emotional domain, not being ruled by it. As the earth shaker, Poseidon had the capacity to create tempests, to create tsunamis, to literally shake the ground apart. And yet he is going to harness it and master the tides. So, how can we master the tides today of our own feelings, of our own desires? We've been talking about unleash those desires. Allow yourself to really feel what you feel, to want what you want, and to go for it. And Hermes is definitely saying, go for it. The chariot, the lovers, they're saying, go for it. And it's also have a little bit of temperance with that. Because when we look at 10 of Wands energy, look at this sweet little baby here. Do you see? He has all of his toys. He has stolen them all from all of his friends, but look at his little face. Look at his little ears. Is this the happiest cat? Maybe not. 10 of Wands can really be about the completion of a struggle, right? Of a challenge that we've overcome. But we're also kind of sitting here with everything we've gotten going, wow, now I have it all. Now what? Right? Like, was the juice worth the squeeze? Is another way of putting that. So he got all of the toys. Maybe he had to fight all his brother and sister kittens to get them, right? So, how about that temperance? Do I need all 10 toys? Do I really need all of those little jingles? Or maybe would I have been just as happy with 7 and actually been able to expend a little bit less effort? So I think we're seeing here just that bringing of desire and moderation together today, finding our temperance and the joy, the connectedness and togetherness with myself, with others in my life, as I'm looking at like what really lights me up, what really is what I'm emotionally wanting that I can manifest into this world right now. And again, this really could be love. It could be romantic love. It could be other types of love. We're in that new moon in Libra energy, which is just so much about bringing balance and abundance and harmony and growth into this realm of relationship, of connection, of community, all ruled by Venus, all ruled by Aphrodite in the Greek pantheon, which is, of course, the energy of Libra. And this new moon energy, it's about abundance. It's about new starts. It's about saying, what is it I really want? What is it I really want the most? Let me bring this into my world. And also a little temperance so that I don't end up feeling like, oh my gosh, I threw everything I had into this one thing. And maybe I dropped all the rest of my life. Maybe I had a new relationship and I got really excited and I forgot to keep up with all my friends. Oh, who hasn't been there? But hopefully, let's not be there again. It's not great, right? So just where is it? Make sure that the juice is going to be worth the squeeze for you. And now let's get our nice our Moonology Oracle card, New Moon in Scorpio. So Scorpio's coming up, and this card says go deeper. And here we're seeing with the depth of Poseidon, with this idea of is the juice worth the squeeze? When you're looking at what do I want? How am I acting on it today? I want you to go deeper. The universe wants you to go deeper and to really ask yourself, like, is this truly the deepest desire of my heart? Is this truly what I want most? What will bring me the most satisfaction in my life? Or is it maybe even just what I've told myself I'm allowed to want, or what the people around me have told me? So there is opportunity here as you're looking at this manifestation from both heart and mind, from harnessing your energy, being in union, and also finding that path. Go deeper. Go deeper. Be absolutely sure, like you know, like you know, like you know. This is what my heart wants, not just what my brain tells me, not just what others say. This is the desire of my soul that incarnated in this lifetime to have certain lessons and experiences and a certain quality of being that I am just by existing every day, giving and sharing with those around me. What is that? Am I pulling that into my day today? Am I in perfect union with that? Am I in my center, in my flow with that? So that I can reach the end of this challenge, so that I can help others to up level, to upgrade their energy. So finding that depth today, that Poseidon depth deep in the waters of what it is that you want to manifest, and you'll find the universe is aligning with you to make that happen. I hope this has been helpful for you today, Divine Souls. If you haven't already and you resonated with a part of this message, please drop a like or a comment so my little baby channel can meet more people. I love y'all so very much, okay? And I will see you next time. Bye bye.